here. Welcome to Zee Business and another episode of The Big Idea as we catch up with revered, renowned energy healer extraordinaire, Mr. Pankaj Gupta. Have you ever felt a real good vibe emitting from someone or vice versa? Have you ever felt high on energy at one point and vice versa? Have you ever felt on top of the world and feel you can conquer anything and then dramatically the opposite? These feelings, emotions and beliefs are all in effect different energies. We have as our guest this week Pankaj Gupta, a world-famous renowned energy healer, a success coach, a life-transforming coach, and a business coach. And through a very modern, cutting-edge meditative process called EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, he has impacted, assisted, guided, and improved the lives of thousands and thousands of people world over. Hello Pankaj, welcome to The Big Idea. Wonderful to have you.
Hi Neva, thank you for having me
Well,
here.
Pankaj, a special thank you to you because you travel so much.
That's right.
So I think myself and our viewers are very lucky to have you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's
so
my
much.
honor to be here, really.
Thank you. So Pankaj, you hail from a family of engineers, from a business family, yet you are one of the world's most revered energy healers. How did it happen? It's an extraordinary journey, an extraordinary gift.
Yes.
Share with us.
Yes. Well, the short answer is my pain. You know, that growing up, I seem to have experienced a lot of pain. When I was 11 years old, my knee started to hurt, and it hurt for years. I went to doctors around the world, and no two doctors could even give me the same diagnosis. And then my migraines got really bad. In college, I was very athletic. I used to get injured from time to time.
At such a young age.
Yeah. And by the time I was 20 and in engineering school, I was carrying a bottle of painkillers with me in my book bag, you know, and I don't think you would even know a 70-year-old who carries painkillers all the time.
Oh, very good point.
So by the time I was 25 or 26, I was very frustrated with every doctor, with every system of medicine, because I was just coping. I was not getting better. And I was feeling like I was 85 or 86.
But what was the reason, Pankaj?
I don't know, because no doctor could tell me the reason. That was my question. Why am I in pain? Why do my joints hurt? You know, why?
At a young age, I'm
yes.
looking at you today.
That's right.
You look like you're like in your 20s.
Right. And in my 20s, I felt like I was in my 80s, you know. So I reached a point where I was really ready for a change. And I'm sure that, you know, many of us have reached a point where we are really ready and help appears.
Beautiful.
So I had reached that point without realizing it. I saw it as desperation, and my first healers and teachers appeared. And one of the first things I found was this rather bizarre technique called EFT.
Yes.
So a friend of mine told me about someone who just learned it in California, which is where it was developed.
Yes, correct.
And I just out of desperation, I went to try it.
Okay.
And you can imagine my skepticism. You know, since my childhood, I'd been going to doctors every week, and it didn't really help. Okay, so I didn't think this person could do anything.
This was a childhood
Yes.
pain,
Yes.
so to speak.
Yes, that's right. So I went to this lady, and
What
she
a
asked me,
story.
what do you want healed? And I could have given her my shoulder or my ankle or my migraines or anything.
I'm going to be catching you for that one next
Sure,
segment.
sure,
I do
sure.
want you to
Sure.
share your gift with me.
And so as a skeptic, I gave her my toughest pain, which was my right knee, which at that point had hurt continuously for 16 years. Okay, that
God,
didn't,
at that young age.
because
at
I
that
grew up
tender
with
age.
it, I didn't let it slow me down. So I ran, I played, I used to do 10Ks when I was in college, but then I would limp for days after that, you know. And 3 minutes later, 80% of the pain was gone. I
From
couldn't believe
EFT?
it, yes. Just with this technique called tapping,
Okay.
80% of the pain was gone. I couldn't believe it. I stood up, I kicked around, I said, where did the pain go?
But how
And
long did it take?
3 minutes.
No, you're serious.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
No means no,
and
you're
I can tell
joking.
you, it's been 16 years that pain has not come back. That was a moment that really changed my life, because
Epic moment.
for my entire life that I remembered, I had run around to doctors and I got very little relief. And then I realized that the solution I was seeking was within me the whole time. And I wanted everyone to have the solution. I wanted everyone to know you don't have to suffer. There's magic. It's available. It's easy. So I told this lady, yeah. So I told this lady that I need to learn this. I have so many aches and pains, and I learned it at a workshop. And within 3 months, I could sit on the floor. At the first workshop, I sat on a chair, where everybody else sat on the floor.
No.
And in 3 months, I could sit on the floor for the whole day. And another 3 months, I could sit on the floor for the whole day without a backrest, which was unbelievable for me.
So that means within 6 months, without requiring of medicine, medication, physiotherapy.
Yes. But I did do a bit of yoga, which I couldn't do earlier, again, because of my pain.
Yeah, you couldn't even
Because
sit.
I had so many pains. So once the pain lightened, I was able to do yoga. My body got moving, and then within 6 months, I was sitting on the floor for the whole day. And I know it because I was re-attending those workshops.
What does EFT stand for, Pankaj?
Emotional freedom techniques.
Okay.
EFT is a modern version of acupuncture and acupressure. And the real power of EFT is that it can also help you with your emotional pain, with your mental stress. It's not just about physical aches and
what
pains.
you're saying. So it goes hand in glove with even anxiety and worries and apprehensions.
Absolutely. I would say that physical pains are the easiest things to heal with EFT. The real power is in EFT's ability to heal you of your phobias and your addictions and your fears and your old griefs and hurts and insecurities and anxieties, and sometimes within minutes. And that's why it's called emotional freedom, and that's actually what we want. We want to feel free, we want to feel happy.
Yes, that's what we all aspire for in life.
Exactly.
Beautifully stated. How does this is obviously a very modern, new age module, science, whatever you call it. How does it differ from pranic healing, Reiki, all of these other new age kind of energy?
Well, you can think of all these other techniques, which are wonderful techniques, as increasing the voltage of electricity.
I like that metaphor. Okay,
and
how
what
so?
EFT does is that we fix your short circuits. So if your circuits are still shorted, even the higher voltage will give you limited benefits.
Very good.
Right?
Very
And
good.
if your circuits are clear, then the voltage is good enough. Your breath is enough. One of the things that happens, for example, with EFT, often when people do a workshop, is they find they're waking up earlier, because now that energy they're drawing from their breath is enough. They don't have to sleep more to get more energy. They don't even have to eat more. So very often, myself included, we started eating less after clearing our energy. Okay, so we eat less, we sleep less, and we have more energy.
What a
and that is without any of these daily practices like Reiki or pranic healing. I'm a Reiki channel, don't get me wrong, okay? But you don't need that, because that breath is enough if you can clear the short circuits in your energy.
That is phenomenal. Well, Pankaj, we have to take a break, but I actually want my viewers to see what EFT is all about. And I actually have a little bit of pain in my shoulders the last few days. Let's see if you can work your magic on me, like you did it on your knees.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Okay, so Pankaj, my shoulders are hurting, my neck, and I exercise a lot. I'm a very active person, but I don't know, it just happened 3 days ago. Maybe it happened because I was supposed to come to you and get healed by you, I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. On a scale of 0 to 10, how bad would you say the pain is in your shoulders if 10 is unbearable?
No, I would say around between 7 and 8.
Okay, that's quite a lot. Is there any stiffness?
Yeah, because it's never happened to me before.
Okay, so would you gauge the stiffness? Is that about 7 or 8 also?
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
All right, great. So can you show me exactly where? Is it just here or is it behind your neck?
Just here, a little bit behind my neck.
Okay,
Like,
all right, okay. So I'm going to tap on your acupuncture points, okay? So I won't be using any needles, we'll just be tapping.
Okay.
And I'll be doing some other things which you won't be able to see.
Okay.
But you'll feel a relief, okay? So it'll take about 2 minutes, and let's give it let's give it a try.
Great,
okay. So if I could just hold your hand, and you can close your eyes and take a deep breath. So I'm just tapping on some energy points. If you feel anything, you can tell me, but it's not necessary that you'll feel anything.
I feel good.
Okay.
I'm feeling a rush.
Are you feeling a flow of energy? Okay, take a deep breath. Just check your shoulders and see if there's any difference.
I mean, that was insane. I feel a little better.
So from
I
about
do.
an 8, where would
It's
you
come
say?
down to like a 4 or 5.
Wow. So about half
I
of what it
felt
was.
it, yeah.
Are you feeling lighter or brighter?
I mean, you can give me one more round. Let me enjoy the moment. Yeah. I
Sure,
mean, I'm being greedy.
Sure.
Wow. I mean, it's feeling amazing. I'm feeling relaxed.
Yes.
I'm feeling calmer. I'm feeling lighter, Pankaj. Is this? Are
Yes,
these the
yes,
reactions
yes.
people get?
Yes, because we are unblocking energy. All pain is because of blocked energy, you see.
Okay.
So your energy got blocked, which is why you're feeling a pain.
Okay.
And this process is unblocking the energy. And as soon as energy gets unblocked, you feel lighter, brighter, the pain heals, you feel more relaxed, you feel energized. So which is why EFT works on at all levels, physical, mental, emotional. You can see your physical pain is gone, emotionally, mentally, you're feeling better.
I mean, I'm actually feeling better.
that's
So
right.
now how does this, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling lighter, there's no debate.
Can you tell me where the pain is? Is
So
it
it
zero?
was
Is
over
it gone
here.
completely? Or
It's like down to 4. I mean, I'm not so stiff. I'm moving around, I'm able to move.
great.
But this
great.
is insane. So what is the science behind this? I mean, I know I'm feeling better. What exactly did you do? I mean, I can tell my viewers out there you did not do some mumbo jumbo
That's right.
kind of stuff, but what exactly did you do? Because I'm
Well,
feeling
it's very
better.
simple. You know,
Okay.
our bodies have energy systems. Like
Okay.
one of the systems that you've heard about are chakras.
Yes,
So like
yes,
chakras,
yes, yes.
there are nadis in yoga.
Right.
And they're acupressure points or energy meridians. Energy meridians are energy circuits. You can think of them like electrical circuits in the studio, you know. So just having an electrical generator here won't do it. You know, we need a circuit. And the electricity can be accessed at endpoints of the circuits, like the sockets and the switches. So you can think of these points as switches.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just tapping your switches to clear your energy blocks.
To shake it up.
Yes.
Okay, so to speak.
To literally to unblock energy blocks. And as soon as the energy is unblocked, the energy that you're breathing in through your breath begins to circulate better. And it goes to all parts of you and you feel great and you feel lighter, you feel relaxed, you feel brighter.
My God.
So that's really the science of it. The skill of EFT is to
Okay.
be able to diagnose the right blocks.
And that's when you come in as
yes,
a healer.
Yes, that's my expertise,
Okay.
and that's what I spend a lot of time teaching in the workshops. Because the technique itself you saw is very simple.
Okay.
But to use it skillfully, you must be able to diagnose the blocks, which is a lot easier than you think. But one must know that.
Okay. And you now have been an EFT practitioner for 10 to 15 years.
15 years, that's
15
right.
years.
That's right.
So when somebody comes to you, let's say somebody wants to come to you for healing, what exactly do you do? Share with us.
Well, it depends what they want healing on.
Okay.
Often people will come to me for anxiety issues.
Is that the most
Yes,
common?
yes. That's one of the most common, or for relationship issues, or for unexplained pain. These are the 3 most common things that I see. You know, anxiety, unexplained pain, and relationship issues. Now, in all of these things, you know, there are certain feelings involved. Right?
So it's all
Anxiety
about
is a
feelings
feeling.
and
Yes.
emotions, yeah.
Anxiety is a feeling. Physical pain is a feeling.
Correct.
And if you're having a problem in any relationship, you're feeling something. You're feeling scared. You're feeling hurt. You're feeling upset.
Very true.
And EFT works on feelings. Okay. And we all want to
That's why
feel
it says
better,
emotional
right?
freedom
Yes,
technique.
yes.
Oh.
And the feeling we all seek all the time is to feel better.
To
is
feel better,
happier,
brighter,
to feel
happier.
more
Yes, I am
peaceful.
feeling lighter.
Exactly.
I'm actually feeling
Exactly.
it. So what you're saying is the emotion I'm feeling right now, where the stiffness is gone, I'm feeling lighter, more buoyant, is what you impart to your clients who come
yes,
to you.
Because I unblock your energy and reconnect you with your own energy. Okay, so think of a very small child.
Okay.
A very small child has no emotional baggage.
Okay.
You know, they don't have many fears. Right? In my opinion, the most confident human being you'll ever see walking the earth will be 2 years old. Isn't it?
What a
So
good point.
a 2-year-old is full of energy and they're full of confidence. It's because their energy is flowing. Their lungs are smaller than our legs, but their connection to the energy is very strong.
So
And as
it's about constant flow of energy.
Yes, and as we grow, our energy connection gets disrupted because we get shocks, we get fears, we get bad news, we get pain, and that goes and sits in our system. And that is
and it
a
becomes
result.
erodes.
That's right. And if it sits in it long enough, then you start getting sick physically. Okay, so that's the physical manifestation, like in your shoulders. So, but if we clear it at the energy level, the body responds like that. Okay.
So it's all energy.
It's all energy. It's just removing energy blocks. That's the only thing I do for anybody, is that I can clear your energy, and that's all I can do. I don't heal anything, I don't fix anything, I clear energy.
You're not giving medicine, you're not giving anything.
Nothing. I just clear energy, specific energy blocks which are causing specific problems in your life.
It is unbelievable.
It is. And the results are really amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling it. Pankaj, you are actually the big idea. How have you built this brand, this concept, this ideology, this magical energy science worldwide? Share with us.
Well,
you have a huge fan following
yes.
world over.
That's right. I did not develop the technique
Yeah,
EFT,
yeah, of course.
but I've developed good ways of teaching it. I've developed new applications of the technique. I started on this path because I really believe that no matter what you're doing, whether you're a singer, whether you're a transporter, whether you're in manufacturing, whether you're a teacher, what you want is relief. You want to feel happy. You want to have a happy life. And I saw that this was a tool to take you there.
So basically, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but the removal of anxiety, worries, apprehensions, fears, negative beliefs, which is what encompasses the human psyche.
That's right.
Okay.
And as soon as you're free of those, you're much more like a child. You're happy, you're carefree, and things work.
Buoyant.
That's the beautiful thing.
Okay, when you say they work, explain that. That's a very important.
That's what I discovered. You see, I'm an engineer, so when I learned EFT, I was intrigued. I wanted to understand. And when I learned that this was all an energy, I know all energies have laws. It's a science, like electricity has laws, light has laws, sound has laws, even this energy has laws. I studied those laws. And that taught me that your life is actually a function of what is vibrating in your energy. So if you have a lot of fear about money, then chances are that your money comes in slowly. Okay? It's not a coincidence that a lot of the happiest, happy-go-lucky type of people have money coming to them quite easily.
Flowing.
Yes. Because in their energy, they don't have that fear. So very simply put, since we don't have much time, fear creates a lot of blocks. Now, we don't realize it. We think that this person created the block. That didn't happen, this didn't happen. Okay?
This situation.
That's right. But as soon as you clear the block, things change.
So it's about yourself.
Absolutely. So it's about realizing that your life is not happening to you, that your life is a result of your vibrations. So let me ask you, wouldn't you say, and let me ask the viewers also, that wouldn't you say that some of the best things in your life just happened on their own? You didn't have to do anything about it. Some of the best things.
Worth pondering.
Isn't it? Think of some of the best things, the best person, the best opportunity just came on its own. You didn't have to take any action. And on the other hand, there are many times when you took a lot of action. You really tried your best, you didn't get it.
Unbelievable.
So it's not about action.
It's so simple, but it's so true.
That's right. So if it were about action, human beings are a smart race. We went to the moon many years ago with less computing power than is in your phone. Okay, why haven't we figured out the correct action? That if I take this action, this will happen. It doesn't always happen. And somebody who knows less than you, who's less competent than you, who's less fair than you, is getting much more than you with less action.
Who has been your toughest patient or your toughest case or your toughest client? Share with us an anecdote.
Well, my toughest clients are usually the sickest people.
Okay.
And the reason why they're so ill is because they're so stuck to begin with. Yes, they're so resistant to begin with.
Rigid.
They're the ones who don't want to change. So I would say, like an anecdote, if you could call it that, is that I had one young lady who's in her 30s. Her aunt sent her to me because she was having a terrible time in her marriage, in her family. And I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that the drama in her life, I see a lot of drama. The drama in her life is enough masala for 6 Bollywood movies. Not 1, not 2, but 6 Bollywood movies. I'm not joking. Okay? And she got really helped, with the first 2 or 3 sessions.
She must have been a basket case.
No, she was actually very bright, but it was her resistance. Her resistance was very strong. So when she came, we did 2 or 3 sessions. She felt a lot better. Her parents were giving her her passport, so she couldn't get a new phone line and things like that. And after the first session, the parents said, "Here's your passport." Okay, and things got better. But after 3 sessions, she stopped coming. And her aunt, who knew me, who was a client of mine, called me. She said, "What happened?" I said, "I don't know. She was doing well." She said, "Is it the fees? Is it this? Is it that?" I said, "No." I told her, "I know, you're unemployed or whatever. Just come. I'll help you." She said, "No, don't worry. I'll pay her fees." And she spoke to her, but she never came. So the point I'm making is that she had so much drama in her life because of her inner space, that there was a lot of resistance in her.
Yeah.
Okay? And when people are that resistant, then they also don't come for healings.
Oh,
So-
interesting. It's almost like a catch-22.
Yeah, but it's very easy to understand that if you think in your own homes, in your own offices, the people who need help the most are the least open to it.
The least
That's
open
exactly
to it.
how it is.
My gosh. And you have conceptualized these fabulous techniques called brain surgery, these very, very cutting-edge workshops. Share with us.
Brain surgery is a workshop,
Yeah.
And the reason I call it brain surgery is that within 2 or 3 days, just by shifting energy, we change a big part of your thought process. And that changes your perception, which changes your reality. Okay? So many businesses have turned around like that. There was this one gentleman who came who had just started a college, and he'd spent a whole year running around trying to get recruitment. It was a very new idea. He had 8 students. In the first year, I kept telling him when he came to see me that fix your energy, fix your energy. He said, "No, Pankaj, you don't understand. I've invested so much money. The session's
stress,
going to open in
tension.
9 months. I have to have students." And then he disappeared for a while. Then the session opened and he came back and he said, "Now I have 4 students." Okay. And then he came to a brain surgery workshop. We cleared a lot in his energy.
The energy.
Then for the next 3 days, he texted me, "What have you done to me? What have you done to me? I can't think straight." I said, "That's great. Just relax." And on the 5th day, he came back and he said, "Yesterday I had a brainwave. I met this student recruiting company who I had met years ago, but I didn't meet the owner. I went straight to meet the owner. And the owner laughed at me. He said, 'You want 50 students? Talk to me if you want 300 students. I'm going to give you 300 students.'"
No, that's unbelievable. From 6 to...
From 4 students now, he was ready to sign a contract for 300 students. Yes. He needed 50 to break even.
Just energy.
Yes. So there are many, many, many success stories like that. And this also goes back to the question you asked, that how did I do it? I also did it just by working on myself. You've probably never seen me advertise.
Yeah, there's no marketing, no advertising.
Exactly. Very few people still know me because it just kind of spreads by word of mouth. But it's more than enough to take me everywhere in the world, to have a good, enough work. Okay. But I've just done it by working on myself.
It is just, it's so fascinating.
It is.
EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques. Well, for our viewers out there, we are posting some interesting pointers that you have said and how you'd like to build this movement further so they can avail themselves of what we've written. And we wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Really, thank you so much, Pankaj, and thank you for that little bit of relief. I lucked out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I end this episode leaving you in awe, engaged and reflective and contemplative as you take several deep breaths with your eyes closed. Relax and choose to remain relaxed and calm as the day progresses, and know that the universe is benevolent indeed and will help you make the right choices. God bless. Niva Jen.